guys.
Hello.
The very noisy kitchen. The washing machine's just decided to spin the exact time that we decided to go live. So, yeah, great timing from the washing machine. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Victoria. Emma's in as well. Donna's in. She's next to Shirl. She's live as well. Cindy's in. Margaret. Let's have a look. I think I've already said those. My mum's in as well. Yes, so the event is now booked. For those that don't know, it's all booked in and ready to go. So if anybody does want to join us, get in touch with Shirl and pester her for tickets, and she'll pop you down.
Well, no, it's get in touch with our Amanda at the moment.
Oh yeah, Amanda's dealing with the tickets, isn't she?
Yeah. And it's on the 16th of November at 9 p.m.
Hello, Olivia. How are you doing? So,
Hi, Liv. Hi, everybody. I can't see comments at the moment, so
16th,
I'm not being ignorant.
Antwerp Mansion, Manchester. We picked this location because it's one place that myself and Shirl did probably, was it last year?
Maybe year before now.
Yeah, it might be 2 years ago now. But we picked this place because it had probably the most compelling evidence that we've ever captured on film. Well, it was CCTV footage, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we caught an apparition basically, and it looked like it was hanging from a beam, and the feet weren't even touching the floor. So
absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
So we thought, I mean, as you know, I mentioned last week, a lot of the paid locations are not really our thing. You know, we tend to stay away from them because a lot of them are done to death and we don't get much evidence. But now and again, a place comes up like Antwerp Mansion that really surprises you. So we did basically, we shortlisted it down to about 3 venues, and Antwerp was one that came up top. So
yeah,
we decided to go with that one for you. So it should be a very, very good and a very active night, I'm hoping. If it's half as active as it was last time, we're in for a great night.
I know, it was brilliant.
Really, really good. Also, some of you might be aware, I did a radio show a couple of weeks back for Jackie Jones Hunt. Go check out her website. It's JackieJonesHunt.com. She's also got, I think it's 3 books out now on Amazon. One of them is about animals. It's Proof Animals Have Souls. So if you could go check out her stuff on Amazon, that'd be much appreciated as well. Hello, Amanda. How are you doing? Yeah, Shirl can't see the comments because she's had to put electrical tape on her phone again, so she can't see a thing. So I'm having to read the comments out. Let's quickly have a look at some of these comments. So yeah, we've got this event coming up for those that want to book. The number is on the poster. Get in touch with us if you've not got the details. We'll fire them across to you, and we'll get you booked on that because it's going to be amazing. What else are we doing, Shirl? We're going to Scotland, aren't we? We're going to Ireland.
Yeah, we've got quite a few things in the pipeline. We're out again this weekend filming.
Aren't we? We're doing something a little bit different this weekend, though. We're going outdoors this weekend. We're not going to an abandoned location. We're going to a haunted forest.
Yeah.
Woods. That's all we're going to say. So hopefully it doesn't rain.
Where a mansion once stood, actually.
Yeah, it's got quite a lot of history to it, hasn't it? So
yeah,
we're hoping that we'll get a lot of activity from that one, because although the school, it was good to go back, I found it very, very quiet last time.
Yeah, it was.
To show that you can't always get activity every single week, you know.
Yeah.
But it was pretty sad to see it in the state it was in. I mean, those floors now, it's taken a real beating over the last sort of 4 or 5 years. It's worse now than it's ever been.
Yeah, there was times and floors that we couldn't walk on when we was there, so we was limited to what we could do, really.
Yeah. Let's have a look at this one. When are you going to Scotland? Margaret says. Very soon, Margaret. We will let you know. I think is it next month or the month after?
Hi, Josh. Hi, Arthur.
Says
Grandma
hello.
loves you.
How's he been today? Has she been behaving herself today?
She's always behaved. She's absolutely beautiful.
She's good, isn't she? She's no
Yeah.
bother at all. Let's have a look at some of these comments. I think Cindy's booked on already, aren't you, Cindy? Cindy's sorted her hotel out. So it is very central for everybody as well because it's Manchester. It's very central to the hotel, so everybody should have no problem getting hotels and stuff like that.
Yeah. You can get hotels for cheap as well in Manchester.
Yeah, we recommended people go to the Travelodge and stuff, didn't we?
Yeah.
Margaret says her son James says hi to everyone. Hi, James. How are you? Hope you're well.
Hi, James.
Let's have a look. Amanda.
Oh, Ruby's just decided she's having some food now.
All right. Yeah. It's usually the cat that decides to go on a tray for me. So at least you've got yeah, Cindy says she's booked a hotel. We're looking forward to seeing you there, Cindy. It should be really, really good. Should be a good night. Hello, Julie. How are you doing?
Hiya, Julie. You all right?
You well? No, Chloe. I don't have any today. We got some last week, but they wasn't great, those sausages, to be honest, that we got the other week. They wasn't up to my standards, those sausages. Amanda's on about her Ternuska sausages again already. We've only been live for 8 minutes, and people have mentioned the sausages already.
The sausage obsessed.
They are, honestly.
I don't do sausages. I'm a taco girl.
There you go. You see, Shirl don't do sausages. So what's everybody been up to? There is some questions we wanted to ask you, you guys as well. What are your best experiences, your paranormal experiences? Oh, Joe's in as well. I just spotted in them. Sorry I'm late. He's been singing live on TikTok. Yeah. Having a sing song. Let's have a look. What's going on here? Yeah, so if any of you guys have got any experiences that you want to share with us that are not regarding sausages, that are regarding your paranormal experiences, let us know in the comments. Amanda can't get enough of them. She just can't get enough of them, look. Crazy.
She's disgusting. Amanda. Yeah.
Yes, so... Who's rolling a ball in the kitchen?
Dad's keeping up with everybody with messaging.
Amanda loves little sausages.
Yep.
Just flashed that one up there. I didn't keep it on the screen. Hiya, Paul. How you doing?
Oh my God. You all right, Paul?
She doesn't like big sausages, Amanda. I don't know. Yeah, Joe's up in Bonnie, Scotland. That's where he is at the minute with his kilt. He's got his kilt on. What else are we doing? We've got loads of stuff, haven't we, in the pipeline? But
yeah, we've got a lot of things planned. It's just finding time to do them all, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, our camping trips haven't been able to go ahead because of the weather at the moment. So
yeah, it's been like raining non-stop for a couple of days here at least.
Yeah.
So yeah, just is letting it hang low. He's letting it hang low, you see.
Tell him he's on the wrong show.
I don't know. No. Joe, when is it we're coming up to Scotland? Joe knows because Joe's up there, so Joe will be able to tell you guys better when we're going to Scotland. Let's have a look at this one. Worked in a haunted hotel called Leaming House Hotel. That was crazy watching Boots walking along the bedrooms by them. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, that would have been very strange. Let's have a look. Oh, Julie's birthday tomorrow. A big happy birthday to Julie for tomorrow. She's 30 again, she is.
Yeah, I'll be ringing her tomorrow, don't you worry.
Joe says it's October. It is October, is Scotland. So there we go, October.
Right.
Julie says she's a leader.
Like a
Aletha.
Late.
She's a Lather.
I can't say that word, mate.
Lather.
I don't know. We are planning. Let's have a look. Oh, the Edinburgh Vaults, you mean, Liv? I'll be honest with you. The Edinburgh Vaults are a little bit overrated purely because there is too much noise from the nightclub and you can hear everybody coming out of the pub and it really ruins the experience at the Edinburgh Vaults. But
yeah, it's not cheap either, is it?
No, it's not cheap either to hire. It's a bit disappointing for that reason.
Yeah.
Everybody that's been has said the same thing, you know, about the people coming out of the clubs outside. Literally, like you're in the cellar and just above you, you can hear everybody coming out of all the clubs and stuff. But one place I do want to go to, which is underneath the city centre again, is the Keighley Underground Streets.
Yeah.
Some of you guys came for our last event, so we are planning on going back there as well. Paul said he's going to Ballymedina in October with a couple of mates. No Julie for 2 weeks, eh? I don't know. You can't be sat next to Julie, Paul, otherwise he'd be getting clobbered here. He must
Julie can come see us, can't she?
Yeah, of course. But yeah, Paul can't be sat with Julie. He can't be sat close, otherwise he'd be getting
the backhander.
My mum says happy birthday to Julie as well. Let's have a look at some of these comments. What's Joe on about here? Licking lemons or something? Licking lemons and eating. Oh, I'm not putting that on the screen. It's getting worse here.
It's getting worse.
Can you guys hear this washing machine in the background? Sounds like it's taking off.
I can't hear it on mine.
Let us know in the comments if you can hear the washing machine. The washing machine has decided to go on to spin.
There you can.
Dead on 8 p.m. When we went live, that washing machine, I'm sure it waits. And it goes, right, okay, they're going live, I know. I'll just create the most noise I can. Hello, Lizzie, how are you? You see, he's hiding in the bedroom watching us too, is Paul. Lizzie's in as well. How you doing? Lizzie's coming to Antwerp as well, aren't you, Lizzie?
Hiya, Lizzie, all right?
Victoria's having hearing problems at the minute, aren't you? She can't. Do you know what, Victoria? This is probably the only time that you'll be glad that you can't hear very well. Otherwise, you'd be able to hear that bloody thing in the background. Donna says she can hear. She's got expert ears, is Donna.
Donna can hear it.
Hey, Cookie, how you doing? Says hi, Lee and Shirl. Hope you are well.
Hi, Cookie. All right.
It does. Antwerp is Holland, I believe. Is it Holland?
No, Lady Antwerp was from Belgium.
I knew it was Holland or Belgium. Yeah.
It was Belgium.
Yeah, Antwerp Mansion is in Manchester, and it's like I say, we've been before, but the things that we had. What's it doing now? Can you hear it? It's like filling up now. Emma, you need to sort this washing machine. It's going crazy, I tell you.
It's doing its own thing.
It's going mad. There's something wrong with it anyway. It's on its last legs. Is that bloody washing machine? I tell you. Yeah, but it is one place that we had to go back to. But we wanted to use Antwerp Mansion for an event because it's just ideal. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's an amazing place as well.
Victoria says she's glad she can't hear the washer. I can. I'm in the same room as it, unfortunately. I can hear it.
And I can hear it because I'm here and they can hear from two places.
Yeah.
So
It does. It does like eating things, that washer. It does. So
You can hear it.
there we go. Who's joining us? on the event? I think quite a lot of you are actually, aren't you? Oh, it stopped. Peace and quiet at last. It's actually stopped. So we've got some peace and quiet. No, they haven't, Julie. They've not had any babies. The one that had babies has gone away, and I can't remember how many babies it had. Emma will tell you, but some of them actually escaped because there was that many of them. But it was just a huntsman spider. Luckily, it wasn't anything toxic. So I've got a feeling in about 12 months that we're going to end up with huntsmen running all over the house. So, yeah, that's something to look forward to, isn't it?
Did you just say that one of your huntsman spiders gone missing?
No, 10 of them, 10 babies.
In your house?
In our house, 10 babies escaped.
For a while.
I'm not coming staying.
So, yeah, I
Nope.
think in about 12 months we'll be able to tell which one are the huntsmen and which one are normal house spiders.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Cindy. Don't forget to press the like button, please, guys. Thank you so much, Cindy. And if you've not already subscribed, then what are you playing at? Hit that subscribe button.
Lee,
Anyway, yeah.
had them huntsman spiders gone missing the last time I came and stayed?
Yes, I believe they did. But I failed to tell you that.
And you never told me.
I think, yeah, Emma, it was when Shirl stayed last, wasn't it? Oh, it was after, you say.
Oh, thank God for that.
Well, it doesn't matter. You'd have been asleep anyway.
Listen, Donna said it doesn't matter. I'd have been asleep anyway. Yeah, when one crawls over my face.
Yeah. Julie says, can't fault them wanting to escape. No, you can't. They've been cooked up in a jar. I don't blame them. I'd be off as well. Let's have a look at this one. She's Victoria. How did this? Oh, she was basically checking on them, and because there was that many in the tub, they just scarpered out. So yeah, 10 of them decided to scarper out, or she told me it was 10, but it's probably more. So there you go. We've got huntsmen on the loose. I'm bringing my spiders to Wales, especially for you, Chloe. Don't you worry. We're going to bring you a gift, you see. She wants a spider, so we'll leave her for you. She'll be leaving my girls at yours. They're scared of spiders, so if they don't behave, Lizzie, then we'll make them sleep in the front room.
That's cruel.
Can go with them.
I'm not.
I'll tell you who actually does like it. The kids. You know when the kids come round on Halloween?
Yeah.
They absolutely love it because Emma gives them like a guided tour. We don't need to put spiders and stuff outside to make it look scary. We just invite them in and they're like, no. So yeah, it's crazy. We usually get all the trick-or-treaters wanting to come in and have a look. I think last year it was Emma let them, not last year, the year before. Emma let them all in.
Yeah, it's not far off Halloween, Lee.
No, it's not. How long is it now till Halloween?
Well, we're almost at the end of August.
2 months.
So 2 months.
2 months, yeah. Yeah, 2 months, you were right.
What's going to happen?
Donna says, do make you laugh. I'm glad I make somebody laugh, Donna. I've just usually...
With the Halloween stuff.
Traumatised forever, Julie said. They will be. They tell you they would be. They'd be traumatised in that front room.
I'm traumatised.
I've got 2 royal pythons, so they're a bit bigger than corn snakes. Did used to have a corn though. What's Victoria said? I'll never forget your house, then, Lee and Emma. They'll be around again this year, guaranteed. Because not only did they get a guided tour, I think they got a bag full of sweets as well. So they'll definitely be back. Are we doing a Halloween special? We certainly will be. I have got an idea for Halloween. I want to go back to a place which was very, very active and dangerous at the same time. And Shirl knows where it is as soon as I said dangerous. Begins with a T.
Oh, I do know, yeah.
I wouldn't mind going there on Halloween.
Something Lodge.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to go there Halloween. I am bringing the cards back, Margaret. Do not worry. They are coming back.
That's if the building's still safe enough for us, Lee, because it was really bad last time.
If it's not fallen down, yeah. Lizzie had to pick Albert's next, so be coming with me. And a boa. I've had a boa. I used to have a red-tailed boa and a Burmese as well. I had a huge Burmese, Lizzie, so snakes don't bother me whatsoever.
Nope. Nope. And nope.
Yeah, the Burmese that I had was about, I think he was about 15 feet. He was massive. It took 2 people to get him out. It was huge.
I don't do snakes.
Well, the reason I got rid of him was because my son was born. He'd just been born. He was crawling. And the snake was eyeing him up through the glass. And the 15-foot Burmese python could eat a toddler. So
Bloody hell.
It's probably not a good idea to keep him.
Well, no.
So, yeah. He's in Fife. Is that? Ah, yeah, that's what I thought he said FIFA. He said he's in Fife.
FIFA.
I've got football on the brain, haven't I? I do need a spider tarot. Need power with fairy. She's powered with fairy dust, is our Amanda. She's
no, Lee, you need powering with fairy dust and do your readings.
I need something, I tell you.
Yeah. When are you doing your readings again, Lee?
We're out filming out this week.
Yeah.
Give me a couple of weeks and we'll be back.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these comments. Lizzie says we want to move. Almost. Right. So you're looking for a house move. I think everybody's moving. Robbie said he was moving as well today. Everybody's moving house. There was something else I wanted to mention as well. I can't remember what it was now. But there is another place that I've got in mind that's got a bit of a legend attached to it as well, like an urban legend, a curse. And Shirl's been there as well, so we want to go back there. We are doing the woods near, not far from Shirl, and it's on
Lilford.
Lilford.
I
sent you a message before, Paul, a couple of weeks ago, but I never heard from you on WhatsApp. Where did we go? Because I messaged Paul to see if he would come in. We went back to the school, didn't we, in Bradford?
Yeah.
We went back and we got in this time, Paul. We got in at last. But I did message you to see if you were free. Not the park, Julie says. Or is it? Is it near the park?
It's where the park is in the woods.
Yeah, it's at the back of it, Julie. We're checking those out because Shirl's had a very strange experience in those woods.
No, I really have. We got chased out of the woods by something. Like, seriously.
I hope so, because I want something to happen. We need a more active episode than the school, because I was there telling Shirl how active this school is and how scary it was.
Oh, I think Lee's frozen.
Last time I went. Am I back, guys? Am I back?
You're still frozen. You're freezing and then coming back. You're all right now.
I'm back. Right,
You're back.
I don't know what's going on. But something messes up with StreamYard every week. Sausages in the woods, indeed, Lizzie. Sausages in the woods. We were thinking when we go camping. I didn't see it. It's all right, Paul. Don't worry, but if you check it, you'll see on there we went back to the school, the one that we tried to get in before, and it was all sealed up.
Yeah.
Get back in because I had a tip off saying it was open. So we managed to get back in. But the floors, honestly, you didn't miss much, Paul. The floors was horrendous.
It was.
Literally, we was walking along and the floors were just crunching. And the swimming pool, not much happened. It did pick up on a few little bits.
I'll tell you what you need to bring on Saturday, Lee.
Yeah.
Your Ouija board.
Right, I'm thinking about getting another one because do you remember the problem we had with that board when we used it at?
Yeah, it was sticking, weren't it?
The planchette seems to stick on that board.
Yeah.
So I am going to be doing some experiments as well at Antwerp Mansion with the guests. I'm going to be trying something new with the SB7 and blindfold as well. So I'm going to take away people's senses as it was. So the washing machine's decided to spin again. How many spin cycles does this thing have? I tell you. They are knocking it down, Paul. They've just been very slow with it because I didn't go back because I thought it'd be gone. And then I got a little message saying it's open again. So I was like, right, well, it's still standing. Let's get gone. So we did.
Yeah.
Yes, Emma, it did something chased us. Not nice. I lost my shoes. I was covered in, oh, she's covered in cow poop.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, so they've not knocked it down as yet. It's still standing. But what's happened is the kids have done a bit of a number on it since we last went and we couldn't get in. So thankfully for us, they have because they've pulled some of the tin back, and they've also cut a massive section of the fence onto the shirl.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Where we were struggling before around that side, they've literally like somebody has taken some bolt cutters, cut the whole of the fence, and now it's literally just like open. You just walk in.
Yeah.
It's completely different again now. Where is the best place to get a spirit box? I'd just suggest you go on something like Amazon, Cindy, because if you go on Amazon, you'll get it at the right price and you're guaranteed to get it the next day as well if you've got Prime.
Yeah.
But you could try as well the company that we use for a few of our bits. I think they've got them, which is GEC Paratech. They've got some nice little bits on there.
Yeah.
Chloe says Ouija boards shouldn't be sticky. I agree. And ours was very sticky. It was.
I'll just bring a glass, Lee.
Yeah, you could do. But yeah, the main piece of kit that we are investing in for this year, I'm hoping to have it before Christmas, is we're looking at getting a, what's it called now? The
Thermal.
Thermal, that's the one. We're looking at getting a thermal camera. They're not cheap, but I love thermal cameras. We can you can see everything, the heat sources and everything that show up. So we're looking at getting a thermal. Will we come to Inverness? We probably will. How far is Inverness from you, Joe? Because we are coming to Scotland very soon, Cookie. So if we can get over
Oh, I think he's gone again.
to Inverness. Hello. What is going on?
I don't know, but you keep freezing.
Do you know what I did as well? Before the live tonight, I rebooted the modem and everything. I thought, I don't want a repeat of last week. But I've come to the conclusion that it's actually StreamYard because the Wi-Fi signal and everything is fine. So it's fine, Julie, thanks. It's doing well. It gave Shirl whiplash before. So she was a bit shocked by it.
Yeah, it's very fast, that car.
With electric, when you put your foot down, it's instant. And her head just went bang, straight into the seat. I need to pay the internet bill, Julie says. It's probably what it is, Julie, I tell you. But yeah, I know I keep sticking, and there's also a fly that keeps annoying me as well. So has anybody got one of those bats that you can electrocute flies with and like torture them? Because they're really driving me mad, and I don't just want to kill them, I want to torture them.
No way. There's this new thing that's come out now for flies, and it's like a gun, and you shoot it, and it hits flies, and it kills them outright. Like, it looks proper fun. I'm going to invest in one.
I want one of them. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
My computer is having a laugh with me. It does this it's not the computer, Victoria. It's the internet, I think. Better not be the computer anyway. So yeah, we are coming to Scotland in, when was it, Joe? When did Joe say we're going?
October.
October, Margaret. We're coming to Scotland in October. and we're heading up towards Dundee. So we'll be around the Dundee area.
Yeah.
Oh, he's about 2 to 3 hours from Joe, is Cookie. So he's quite a fair way up. Is it Inverness where you're from, Cookie? I know that's a long, long way up. You going to be doing anything my end? Whereabouts are you, Lizzie? Remind me where you are, because we've got a lot of pins on our map, all dotted around the UK. So if we're ever in your area, we shall let you know. Poor flies, she says. Does it? You can't tell me that you actually like flies, Chloe. Come on. I know you like sheep, but not flies. Nobody likes
Flies eat
Flies
poo.
are horrible. You make me hungry.
Donna says flies make her angry.
We've had like an outbreak. That's it. That's the one, Julie, the zapper. But I want to get one that's like 50,000 volts, you know, not just one of those normal ones.
50,000 volts. You'll knock yourself out with it.
Get one that like proper obliterates them, you know, because they just annoy me so much and they land on my bald head all the time. And it's annoying. I can feel them like walking across the top of my head, you know, because it's so sensitive. And you feel like these little feet just tipping away on your head. It's horrible.
Lee's got fly nits.
I have. Yeah, I had about 3 of them at once. I was playing on my PC earlier, and I was concentrating on this level that I was trying to do. And the next thing, like, I just felt these flies dancing on my head like it were a ballroom or something, you know. Absolutely crazy. Flies do make, they make Donna angry. Oh, I tell you. Julie says, let the spider out. Unfortunately, most of them, Julie, don't care for flies. They like crickets. But we have got some jumping spiders. They'll eat the flies. We keep catching the odd one and throwing it in for the jumpers. Hopefully they'll... Cookie says he's got one of those bats for my mum. I need one, I tell you. I definitely need one. I've been looking at them. Seriously, I've been looking at them.
I'm going to get one so then I can swat your bald head, see if it hurts.
Takes a lot to make me angry. I have what? What's this? I'm freezing again, aren't I? No, I'm not. Flits. Are you sure you don't mean knits? Flits.
Flies and knits together, flits.
No, I'm slow today. I'm not today. It's getting a cattle prod. I tell you. Did anybody see that? Was it that Jackass or something where there was like licking the fly swats? He put his tongue on it, you know, the electric fly swat thing. Oh my god. Ballroom blitz, indeed. Let's have a taser. That's what we need, a taser. I am slow today, and Shirl's falling asleep there. I'm
sorry, I'm not so chatty. I've not been great, so.
No, she's fallen asleep, is Shirl, and her phone's hanging on by a thread. She's got electrical tape holding it on.
I know.
I'll take a picture and put it on the group chat.
Donna will take a picture and put it on the group chat.
Yeah.
How my phone is right now.
Yeah, so you can all admire Shirl's work of art, what she's done there. Oh no, that must be bad. I had some hot chocolate and it went cold. I ended up with a flaming hot chocolate. Oh, imagine if your chocolate went completely cold, right, to the point where it all like went back to normal again, you know, into a block, and you got this fly embedded in the middle of the block. Oh, that'd be horrible.
At least she saw the fly in it. She didn't drink it.
Special brownish shirt. What's all this about, Chloe? What's she on about here, this brownish shirt? She's winding me up, ain't she, this one? You've got to watch these Welsh ones, you know. If it's not them Scottish ones over there where Joe is, it's these Welsh ones that are winding me up tonight.
She's on about my brownies, Lee.
Oh, right. See,
and Donna's.
I don't know. What's Amanda say? She says, I've been up last night. I didn't sleep well at all last night. I had my day because I had a few Yeah, you got to keep. You need something to take your mind off things, Amanda. It's always good to have something to cheer you up. I think we all need
Yeah,
some.
it is.
Because we're getting back into winter again. You know, I think winter's the worst time, isn't it? When it starts like coming dark at 4 o'clock, and it's
I
like
like it when it goes dark earlier because it's easier for us doing what we do.
it is. But I'll warn you now, winter is harder for investigating because wherever you go, you need a torch all the time. And as you
Yeah,
know, working with torches gets you seen. And
yeah.
wintertime is a nightmare for it. You get caught more in winter than you do any other time of the year.
It's not that though. It's like half of these buildings, the cold has seeped into the walls, so it's
Yeah.
colder inside than it is outside. So if
Yeah.
it's -2 outside, it's -5 inside. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I found that a lot of the time. You go outside and it's warmer outside. You know,
Yeah,
I think Taxel Lodge was like that. Imagine how cold Taxel
yeah,
Lodge would be.
yeah. That'd be ridiculous.
I'll be okay if when you come to Scotland. Let's have a look. A rail card and a bus pass. Ah, you'll be all right then, you see.
Yeah, she'll be able to come and join us.
Yeah, we're looking at, Joe's been out looking at a few places in Scotland and he's found quite an interesting little place. And it's not too far from him. I think it's about half an hour from Dundee. So,
That'll be good.
Kilpaddy from Oban. I've only been to a few places in Scotland. I've been to Aberdeen, Glasgow, and what's the other place that I went to? Near, I went to where the aircraft museum is, where Joe was. I did the abandoned hospital. That's it. Couldn't think then.
Yeah.
The brain switched off today. But yeah, it's really good up there. Scotland's one of the best places actually to explore. Lee, have you seen big nappies? You'll need to stock up if I'm coming. You'll be fine, honestly. You'll be absolutely fine.
Of course
Eat
you will.
plenty of fairy dust and you'll be absolutely fine.
We'll keep you safe, Manda. Don't worry.
It's on my hand.
Margaret says she's in Dumfries. So is that whenever I think of that, I always think of Dumfries and Galloway, you know, because you hear that together.
Yeah.
It must be near each other.
I'm sure that's where we spent the millennium in Dumfries.
I can't remember what I was doing on Millennium. It's that long ago. I've got old.
Yeah.
Got too old now. Too old for going out in winter. I think we should make
Uh-huh.
it compulsory that we only go out in summer. We'll shoot tons of episodes in summer, which take us all over winter, and then winter we don't have to go out. So that'd be
I
brilliant.
know, yeah, that'd be ideal.
Well, like footballers do, you know, where they have the wrong seasons. Like football season comes in winter.
Yeah.
You know, and you always think, well, why is it not summer? Well, we'll do the opposite. You know, for us exploring, we'll make sure that we go out when the weather's brilliant.
Have you seen them body warmers that you can get where you charge them up and they've got like warming things in them?
Emma was going to invest in one of those for me, actually. The USB out there, you can plug them
Yeah.
into a power bank. You pop the power bank in the pocket.
Yeah.
Apparently, they keep you warm. So, yeah, they're interesting. If
I think I might invest.
If anybody's got one, let us know in the comments if they're any good. Because we have been looking at, I was looking at those about 2 weeks ago, I think it was. But last night I could not sleep, so I've been looking at paranormal equipment for us. And we found a nice thermal cam, but they're not cheap. So we're looking at getting a thermal camera next.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll probably end up getting electrocuted if it rains. You're probably right there, Julie. I'll probably end up getting one from somewhere like Wish, and it'll have like a hole in it. And I'll catch it on barbed wire somewhere, and it'll somehow pierce the wire. This is just my luck. And then the rain will go straight onto it, and I'll get electrocuted.
Yeah, I don't think they're a good idea, do you?
No. I can't think of the place where it is. But we passed it when we was going to see my nana in North Wales. It's probably Denby Asylum. Very, very famous.
Well, my nan used to live in Prestatyn.
Yeah.
So that's North Wales.
Yeah, Prestatyn. That's where we was last time, wasn't it? When we went to Wales. We was in Prestatyn. Or not far from it. We went last time. Worth buying. I get too hot in it. There you go, you see. So you can't win. You'll end up getting too hot. It'll be too cold or too hot, so you can't win. So there you go. Would we get an SLS camera? To be honest, Lizzie, I've used SLS cameras for years, and the problem with SLS cameras is you can't actually record on the SLS itself. You have to get your phone and put it literally above the SLS to be able to record.
Yeah.
They try and make you buy software separate so that you can record with your SLS. And the other problem is they go through batteries like crazy. So the SLS is probably one that I wouldn't be that bothered about, to be honest, Lizzie. They're a bit sort of, they can be hit and miss.
Plus, it maps out things on walls. Like,
where have you got? There we go. You froze then, Shirl.
Oh, you're freezing at your end. No, but SLSs generally map out patterns in walls as well. So
yeah, they do, and we've found with them what they can do is they can also map out things like coats, chairs. They tend to they think it's a person if they see a chair. It could be a wheelchair, and an SLS will go, "Oh, there's a person there."
Yeah.
So kind of, they're a little bit hit and miss sometimes, Lizzie. But when they work, they're great. Don't get me wrong. I've had them where I was doing an event at the Sheffield Police and Fire Museum years ago, and I had this small figure, SLS figure, on my shoulder, and it was literally, it was like hammering on my shoulder. It was the weirdest thing ever. So they can be really good when you get evidence, but yeah, they do tend to show up like chairs and things like that. So you've got to be very careful with them. They're a bit sort of oversensitive for my liking. It's the same as I don't know if you guys have heard of the SB11, which is the upgraded spirit box. It actually runs through 2 channels at once, and I've used those as well. And to be honest, I think the SB7 is a lot better. And then you've got the Ovulus, which is the most overrated piece of equipment I've ever used. They're about 500 quid, and they're just so hit and miss. When they actually release them, Necrophonic is a good app. Yeah, I like Necrophonic.
Yeah.
The Ovuluses, there was more of them when they brought them out that broke and had to be returned than there is working ones. So if you've actually got a working Ovulus, you're a very lucky person. The only person I know that's got one that actually works is Michael from West Yorkshire Paranormal.
Yeah.
I think it's the Ovulus 5. And he got a good one. He got one of the working ones, which are very rare. And yeah, they're good when they work, but it's hard to find one that works well. And they're very expensive as well. I think they're about 500 quid. Let's have a look. What's just Cindy Basic on our way to Wales? So it was a big. Oh, I know where that is.
Oh, that's I know.
Oh, I've flown a drone over that. It's just before you get to the site where we stayed.
They used to do raves there, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a party ship.
Yeah.
Literally in the little village as you come through, and then next stop is Prestatyn.
Can you get on that ship now, or is it all sealed off?
It's sealed off, but I believe they have reopened it. And they're using it as some sort of party ship again. Let's just check out Margaret's comment. I've just seen it now, Margaret. Apologies. Where has Margaret's comment gone? There. Have I? Oh, that's one I've not been to, is Carlisle Castle. I believe it is very active though, Margaret. I know a few people who've been to Carlisle Castle. Castles are kind of one that I would love to investigate more, but the opportunity doesn't come up much because they're either ridiculously high price to hire, or they are all fenced off at night, and we can't just go and walk onto the grounds of most castles now, because what's happened is National Trust have kind of stepped in to save them, and they're all fenced off at night. So castles, I have not done. I think I might have done one in the time that I've been doing this. So castles are still a new one for me, but I would definitely love to explore more castles. But I'd say my favourite place to explore has to be asylums and hospitals.
Yeah, they're creepy.
I love asylums and hospitals.
The morgue at High Rides, that was really good.
Ovulus is, yeah. Don't always believe what you see in the paranormal shows. Yeah, that's the way it is, Lizzie, unfortunately. You just don't know, you know, especially with ovuluses, because they tend to spit out random stuff as well, because they are a word generator. And sometimes you can get them where they're absolutely spot on.
That Spirit Talker one was spot on, wasn't it? So,
yeah. I mean, I don't usually like most of the apps, you know. I'll say if an app is garbage and it doesn't work. But not the Ovulus. I've got the Ovulus on the brain now. The one that we use, the Necrophonic.
Yeah, we use the Necro,
That one has been very, very accurate for us. And we've had some good results using the Necrophonic. And I don't think it's that expensive. If you're on Android, I think it's free. Well, I got mine free. You can just download the APK file. And you
get I think it's iPhone you have to pay for it on.
Yeah, it's about £8, I think.
Yeah, £8.99, isn't it? Something like that.
Amanda's phone went stupid and she couldn't hear anyone. I don't know. A phone's not powered by fairy dust, is it?
Tinks.
Paul says, so do I. Love asylums and hospitals. You did a thing with us, didn't you, Paul? You was on that one. Lancaster. Ridgely.
Yeah, Ridgely Asylum.
You came with us as well, I remember. But I'll tell you one that I actually enjoyed. Not long after we did Ridgely was the one in Leeds. The hospital that we did in Leeds, that had a real creepy vibe to it, that one. Do you remember where we climbed in through the window?
Yeah.
And I met you guys there.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a weird one, was that one? And all the pigeons upstairs as well, flapping around.
Yeah.
But I believe it's now sealed up, the one we did in Leeds.
That's when Julie was with us as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was me, Julie, Paul, and Joe.
Yeah, and me and you.
Yeah, there was just, I think it was 5 of us. There's so many shows, Lizzie. I'll tell you one that I do actually like watching, because I think his evidence is really credible, and I like the guy. It's Nick Groff, Deathwalker, is it they call it? I think.
Yeah, Deathwalker.
I really like that program. I started watching season 2 last night, and he did a hospital and stuff. I'd recommend watching that, but the only thing is, on Discovery Plus, even though you pay for it, you get these ridiculous adverts.
Yeah.
And they are literally the same adverts over and over. Like, it's literally like McDonald's and stuff, and it's like, oh my God. And they literally play the same advert straight after they've just, just done one, and it's like, what's going on here? Paul says, I'll have to get back on board. Definitely, Paul. We've missed you. We thought you'd gone into hibernation.
Yeah.
We have got a event coming up soon as well, Paul, that we're doing at Manchester at Antwerp Mansion for the public. That will be an amazing night. I can't wait to get back to Antwerp. But let us know if you're free, Paul, and come along, obviously, as staff. But it's going to be a good night. I love Antwerp. Let's have a look what Victoria says. Where's she gone? They repeat it's ridiculous. Yes, they do, Victoria. It's so annoying on Discovery Plus. And I think Shirl said now, if you want to have it completely ad-free, it's about £14 a month, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. I'm not paying that.
No. And I definitely not. I'm from Yorkshire. We're very tight in Yorkshire, you know. We don't pay £14 for anything, let alone Discovery Plus. Yes. it is November in Manchester, and it's very central as well, isn't it, Shirl? Antwerp Mansion for everybody.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's just at the back of the Curry Mile. So if anyone's familiar with Manchester, where the Curry Mile is, it's directly behind there. You wouldn't actually know it was there, though. Like, when you first go, you'll probably drive past it about 3 times before you realise.
Yeah. Do you remember we went down the street when we went, and literally we ended up doing laps of the place?
Yeah.
And it wasn't. I said it was originally. I said, I'm sure it's through those gates, and it was.
Yeah. But it's what we'll do. I'll make sure I'm outside of the gates, then people know where they're going.
Yeah, we'll stick Shirl at the gate, and she can wave at you all and let you know that you're in the right place.
Yeah.
But if you don't know where you're going, just wind your windows down, and if you can smell curry, you're in the right place. It's the Curry Mile. So if you can smell curry, you know you're on the Curry Mile.
No, it's not far from the town centre.
This mansion, I'll just tell you a little bit about this mansion. You walk in and it's like something. It's like going back into the 1940s, isn't it, Shirl? You walk in and you've got this grand staircase to your right hand side, which has got like they have artists and things that go in there, and somebody's done like a jack-o'-lantern on the wall, and there's like all this trees and stuff. But there's one bedroom upstairs on the left-hand side of the balcony that I didn't get to go in much last time, and I did feel very drawn to that bedroom. So I'm definitely going back in that bedroom this time.
I'm definitely going back in that room we got the apparition.
Yeah, and I think we should definitely lock Amanda in the cage in the cellar.
We'll put a lock off in that room as well.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do. Good idea.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Lock Amanda in the cage in the cellar. until we can smell things. And not she's scared then. We'll just keep opening the door until we can smell it, and then we know that she's scared, and we'll let her out then. We're only joking, Amanda. We wouldn't do that to you.
I've got an idea for that event, Lee, but I'm not telling you on here. I'll tell you later.
So we're going to
it's nothing serious. It's just a bit of fun.
Right. Okay. So we're going to mess with people's minds by the sounds of it.
Well,
it will be a very, very good event. Can't wait. And the tickets are already selling fast as well. Was actually really shocked. So big thank you to everybody who is going to be purchasing tickets for it, because it's selling like hotcakes in it, Shirl. It's doing really well. Let's have a look at this one. There was a ghost of a woman who had her head in one hand and a lamp in the other hand. She walked around. Imagine seeing that.
Oh, wow. And where's that, Lee?
It's one that I've not been following the chat, but it's one that Margaret was talking to Emma about. Lock Amanda in a room blindfolded as well. That sounds like a plan.
No, we won't do that to her. No, I'm not doing that to her. We'll be nice.
No, you said it.
What?
I'll let you read that one, Shirl.
Sending love and hugs to Aradonna. She's not been well. Hey, I'm up for
swingers.
We didn't tell you that part, but years ago, Antwerp Mansion was very, very famous for that kind of thing going on there. Not just art and ghost hunts. So, it's pretty well known for it. So we have been known to find odd objects in there as well.
That Shirl decided to chase Lee around with.
Shirl decided to chase me around with last time we went.
That wobbly willy. That wobbly willy.
Oh, my Lord. It was hiding behind one of the speakers because... it was not so much prostitution, Lizzie. There was more than willing. Let's just say that. I think they all went and met up there. But yes, it's got a bit of a sordid past to it as Antwerp, but very interesting past as well. I'm not going to tell you too much about there, but there is one in particular that usually... he lingers around the basement, and he's the not so nice one. That's why I suggested putting Amanda in the cage down there, but I'm only joking.
You're cruel.
Oh, it's at the Green Hill Hotel near Wigton, Cumbria. It was a children's home, and she lived there as a child. Right.
Oh, wow.
I find places like that, Margaret, are the worst. One of the most haunted places I've ever been to this day is an orphanage. Joseph's Orphanage in Preston. It's now been flattened. It's a pile of rubble now. And to this day, that place, I'll never forget what I saw in that place.
Yeah, but no matter what they build on that site, them spirits will still be there.
They will. They will. The first time I went there, I was like, there's bodies in this, there's bodies in this garden. There's children's bodies in the garden. If they ever excavate that land, I'm sure they'll find bones. They will find remains of children. I believe that some of the nuns, I believe that some of the nuns as well, did some very nasty things and covered it up. There was a boy in particular that was pushed down the stairs, and he basically, what happened was the nun blamed it on another child, and it wasn't another child, it was the nun that deliberately pushed him. And these stairs are literally solid concrete, and they're very steep. It's
That's awful.
Went on there.
That's really awful.
It's the same if anybody knows about the Magdalene houses, the wash houses in Ireland and things like that. A lot of bad things went on in there as well. I watched a program about the Magdalene houses, and there was like places where young girls or whatever would be sent if they became pregnant outside of wedlock. They were sent away to these homes, and it was horrific. And yes, Paul, that nursing home, to this day, was the most emotional place we've ever been to.
That was filled with sadness, that place.
You like glue, I ain't have no touching me. I'll be gone. She'll be out there with our Amanda. Anything happens, she'll be gone. Ireland, I can't wait for Ireland.
I know.
Ireland has a solid past, especially. It does have a very sordid past, Julie. It does.
Of course it does.
Magdalene houses, the orphanages, a lot of things was just covered up. It was horrendous. Like I say, I did watch a program about it. And, these people that did this, they're supposed to be very religious and people of God, and you can't believe the way they treat people.
Yeah.
Let's have a look quickly.
We've almost been on an hour now.
I was just looking. I was just saying now. I'm just checking the comments before we can all go and have as food and some tea.
Yeah.
And, leave everybody's ears alone. And there is a film, and it's one of my favourites, Amanda, the Magdalene Sisters. I've got that somewhere. It's horrific where they like make them all undress and stuff, and they're like, they just humiliate them. The nuns like just humiliate them. Brilliant film. If nobody's seen the Magdalene Sisters apart from me and Amanda, watch the Magdalene Sisters. Great film. Highly recommended.
Yeah.
Emma is asking Margaret if she captured any evidence. Joe says he can't wait for Ireland. Them nuns are evil. They are very evil, Julie. Very, very evil. I mean, some of them wasn't that bad. Some of them was just there to do a job. And there was just, there was occasionally you come across the ones that actually did care. But the majority of them, it was like 80% of them. It was just horrible.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where you would find that, Victoria. Now, I don't think it's, I don't know if it's on Netflix, but search it online, the Magdalene Sisters. It might be one that you might have to rent through Amazon.
Or you could watch it on YouTube. Sometimes they're on there.
Yeah. Sometimes you get the full movies on YouTube. If you type it in, you get lucky, or other times you get absolute rubbish that points you in the direction of a load of rubbish, and it's not even there. But I'm sure you will find it.
Yeah.
Very good. Let's have a quick look at this one. My mother had a child out of wedlock. Tried to find my brother-in-law. Found out when genetic test. So you didn't find out till you were 17, is it? Wow.
Oh.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That's mind blowing. Yeah.
Shirl says, "Oh yeah, YouTube's thanks, Shirl. I'll have a look. Thanks, guys. You're very welcome." On that note, we're gonna love you and leave you because I've not eaten yet. I don't know if Shirl's had her tea yet, but I thought
No, I've not had my tea yet either.
So we will be back because we're out on Saturday. So get in touch, Paul, if you're free on Saturday.
Yeah.
Not far from Shirl on Saturday anyway. I'm coming down that end. So let us know if you're free. It'd be good to see you.
Yeah.
And on that note, take care, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to us and listening to us waffling on again, especially me.
And Julie as well. Julie can come on Saturday.
Yeah, if you're free, let us
Yeah,
know.
if you're free, yeah.
Local to Shirl, but just wrap up because it will be cold.
I don't think it will. We're having a heat wave.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, and wear a t-shirt then. Very warm. Oh,
Yeah.
you're in Blackpool this weekend.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
Cindy, Nathan, and Julie's birthdays in Blackpool.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you all have a brilliant night in Blackpool.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be
I was supposed to be going, but I've got hospital appointments and things, so I can't make it now.
Well, I hope everybody has a great night anyway in Blackpool. We'll be stuck
Yeah.
in the woods and you can guarantee it'll rain. So, yeah, we'll see you all soon. Thanks for tuning in. And we will be back next week as well. I think we're going to make it a regular thing. We're going to mix it a little bit, but we will be back next week. Same time, same place. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.